Everybody's having a beautiful day. Let me fix this camera real quick. Real quick, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about DaBaby, but I don't just want to talk about DaBaby. Just so we can be clear, I want to talk about politics. I want to talk about geopolitics. I want to talk about the upcoming presidential election in a couple of years because, as we all know, Donald Trump has already put in his ballot. He said, "I'm running you, rat bastards." I want to talk about that. But more importantly, I want to talk about, are we working against our best interests? So, y'all going to be seeing a lot of videos being posted that I have in the archives. So, I was talking, like I was telling y'all last night, I didn't post the basketball video. A lot of videos I don't post because I want them to look a certain way. So if I can't get it to look the way I want it to look, sometimes I just don't post it. Sometimes when my computer is in operational form, I work on some shit for maybe 10, 15 hours and then I just never post it. Because it just isn't the thing that I wanted it to be. What I am going to do though, I have a lot of this footage by the way. What I am going to do though is I'm going to go into some of my hard drives, and I'm going to find some of this footage, and I'm just going to start uploading some of it, because I just thought about it. It's like, look, it's sitting there, it's not doing nothing. I need to upload some videos anyway, so I'm going to upload these videos, and I'm starting right now by re-uploading the King Stop Killing Kings video, and that's primarily because we're going to be talking about politics today, so I wanted to upload from the other day. Somebody asked me, for me to go outside and go do content outside. So I decided to repost some content that we did outside. And it just happens to be the Kings versus the Kings Stop Killing Kings is the first one that came up. With that being said. Anyway, so this show is going to be about rappers. It's going to be about politicians. And it's going to be about something that I don't think y'all notice is happening. I 100% think that if Donald Trump is able to run for president, he is going to win. It might be a landslide. Look, all I can say is whenever this channel gets back to operational form like we used to be, I'll be out there doing that type of stuff again. Until then, we're doing this. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave it at that. I had resources then. I used the resources. Since I'm lacking of resources now, this is what we're doing. That's all I can tell you. With that being said, the irony is the people that don't want me to have any resources is also complaining I'm not doing anything that I would need resources to do. So that's the irony of the whole thing. So I'm that's what I'm like. They complain, why don't you do that thing that we making sure that you can never do? That we make sure that we're doing everything in our power to make sure that you don't have the opportunity to do this thing. But why aren't you doing it? And then they got a whole bunch of people with them saying, yeah, why are you doing that thing? So what you gonna do, man? Let me just do roll call right now and get to the show. Roogie House says, peace for salute BB and family. Salute Roogie. He says, can't lie, miss you have boots on ground. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it'll never happen again. What the fuck do I know? Shout out to Lex Lucas, says good morning, BBN. Frost, salute. Shout out to the Art of D Glass, says good morning, family, blessings to everyone. Salute Jack, you're great, brother. You are great. I am mediocre at best. With that being said, can you name me a Democratic politician that helped the rapper when the rapper got caught up and was going to jail? I don't want to talk about what anybody's fan base is doing, because you can't control your fan base. My fan base spends all day attacking me. You can't control your fan base, homie. So I don't want to hear the people that's rooting for him is out there doing all types of different buffoonery. That's his fan base. He has no control over them. They have this thing called free will. So I need for you to tell me a Democrat I want you to clarify yourself, Jason Cologne, if you don't mind. I'm gonna dub that. But I would like for you to clarify what that comment means. So listen, pay attention. Do you remember when Casanova got caught up and he asked out for Eric Adams and Eric Adams went like this, stay shut? How many of these other rappers hang out with these politicians all the time, and when they get caught up, the politicians is like this? I'm just asking. I could tell you somebody right now that's going to get a pardon if Trump gets into the presidency. I can tell you somebody right now that if they get convicted and Trump become president, I expect them to give them a pardon. Because one is going to be in his best interest. If Young Thug gets found guilty, I expect for Trump to give him a pardon if Trump becomes president. And I expect for Trump to make it known that he doesn't like the verdict. I expect Trump to use that to help him get elected. Are y'all listening? Bush pardoned John Forte. Wait, Bush did pardon John Forte, right? I just shouted that out because somebody put that in the comment section. I'm telling you what's gonna... Okay, stop. How often am I right about politics? How often am I right about politics? Stop before you answer. Make sure you've been somebody that's been here for a couple of years. How often am I right about politics? And I literally want to answer to this one. This isn't a rhetorical. Now, sometimes I ask y'all questions, I don't say shit. No, I want to answer. How often am I right about politics? What up, Debo? How often am I right? Exactly. Listen. Listen and pay attention. Listen and pay attention. Trump built a wall between America and Mexico when every fucker except for his little group of people was against it. I'm going to say this again. Not only was Americans against it, everyone in the world laughed at Donald Trump when he suggested this shit. Guess what happened? The wall got built. What are you talking about? You think this is far-fetched? This nigga got a wall built between two countries. You think this is far-fetched? Him pardoning a nigga that might be guilty of heinous acts? You think that's far-fetched? Not to having a wall built between two countries part. Which he already did, by the way. Wow. Almost all of well, America didn't want it. Nobody wanted it but his people. And he made that shit happen. But hold on. But you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me, though. You're not listening. I'm going to assume you're not listening. Maybe you are listening. Maybe all of y'all listening. Maybe y'all already came to the thing that I'm about to say. What the hell do I know? Dude, this guy built a wall between two countries. While every person on the planet damn near was against it. There was probably less than 1% of the people on the planet that was not against it. Do you understand what I'm saying? He does irrational shit. How are you trying to govern his actions in regular laws of fucking rationality? In the normal ways that we rationalize life. How are you judging Donald Trump? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that's part of his character. That's part of the thing that make Donald Trump Donald Trump. That's part of the reason why his people love him. Tell me where I'm wrong. His people love him because he a rebel. He do what the fuck he want to do. And they'll tell you that. And they'll repeat whatever he says. And they don't care how stupid it sounds. I love them niggas. Trump is never going to lose. His team is too tight. Trump will never lose. Shout out to shout out to Arthur D. Glass. I thought that was somebody throw the cash app up. I thought it was Charlie Champion. Shout out to Arthur D. Glass. Z says the title of the stream is hip hop support. It says hip hop or should it say should? It should say should. Hold on, let me fix that. Thank you for telling me that. It should say should. It should not say does. If it's doing that, he's doing all of the wrong things. Hold on, let me fix that. Hip hop definitely does not currently support Donald Trump. That is very little question of that. Should hip hop support Donald Trump? No, I got the right thing in there. What are you talking about? You ain't trying to say? But I got the jump off of it, so why don't I put a question in there for you? That thing he pardoned freaking Kodak Black. He pardoned Kodak Black. You say he the blackest dude ever. Embracing, right? Donald Trump, right? Embracing Donald Trump? That's what I'm trying to say, right? Should hip hop consider embracing Donald Trump? Right? Alright, let's put a third option. I'm not sure what you're saying I'm lying about, but shout out to you. I didn't say he shouldn't have made a wall. I didn't say he should have made a wall. I just spoke on the fact that he did. So I'm not sure what you're arguing with me about. They ain't gonna have a choice but to embrace Trump. I want to know, should hip hop embrace Trump? Michael Pierre says they ain't gotta have a choice but to embrace Trump. I want to know. It seems like Trump. See, this is the thing I don't. Okay, so stop. Let's rewind for one moment. I want to rewind. I want to explain something. One, I am not a Trump advocate. I'm not even close to a Trump advocate. I want to be clear on that. I'm not an advocate of the Trump I'm not an advocate of the Democrats. I'm not an advocate of the Republicans. I'm not an advocate of none of these niggas. I'm not an advocate of the freaking whatever the other party is that ain't really a party. It's just independence. Like, how the hell does that work? I'm not an advocate of them neither. What I'm saying is that Democrats pretend like they care about us, right? Democrats pretend like they care about us. What are they doing? What are they doing? Democrats pretend like they care about us. See? Somebody was trying to set me up the other day. I'm asking, don't do the whole big caps thing, please. I'm going to remove that comment, and I don't know time out or nothing. Please, no big caps. Tori Mosey says, if Kodak Black can bail out from a pill bust last week, every rapper in crime should support trust. First of all, I'm going to go back and read a comment. I glanced over it, but I didn't get an opportunity to read it. Hold on. People forget Kodak Black got pardoned by Trump. Who do you think made sure he did bail last week when he got caught with hundreds of pills? That's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. That's right. Kodak Black. But Kodak Black was also in the right, though. You should be like, who made sure that he had the connections to make sure he had that letter? That's what you should be saying. Who made sure Kodak Black had those connections to make sure that he had that letter for the police? That's the actual question. Sebastian Thompson says, good morning, BBN fam. Great people, Jack Frost. Salute. Let's be great. Please, everybody, let's be great. Whenever we helping somebody else be the best them that they could be in that moment, we being the best us that we could be. Kodak Click is not being accused of being involved in. I hear you. We are being invaded in our nation, borders by. Okay, I'm not. That's not part of the conversation, but okay. They ain't gonna have no choice but to embrace Trump. I'm thinking that pretty much myself. If Kodak Black can bail out from a pill bust last week, every rapper in crime should support Trump. I think Trump is gonna make it known. Look. Who builds their career for putting black people in prison? Which party builds their career more off of putting black people in prison? That's a better way to put the question. In your opinion. I have an opinion on this. Rugi Hauser says Dems. And I have shit to back up what I'm going to say, by the way. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins with the $5 drop. He put the eyes up. He said, who's next? He's looking at all of you rat bastards. He actually got about 6 sets of eyes up there. I think he's saying. Who's next? Hunter Biden is as zooted as they could possibly be. Somebody said Rugi House is going crazy. I want to see what he said real quick, and then I'm going to come back down and speak on what we're talking about. Cut your BS. Larry generates no money. Pardon him for what? More importantly, the Republicans' problem with getting elected in places. What up, Brooklyn Dre? Republicans' problem with getting elected in places is black people not liking them. How much more of a benefit would that be for the Republicans if now black people actually started seeing that everything that they were doing wasn't hurting us, and you know they have a lot of racist people in their communities, but that don't mean that all of them are with the racist bullshit. Old school OG said Joe Biden wrote a crime bill that locked up thousands of black folks. Trump signed a crime reform bill that freed thousands of black folks. No brainer. You would think it's a no brainer. It would be an extreme major shift in the countries. The Democrats would be done. Another party would have to come up out of nowhere. There'd be room for another party. The Democrats would be done. If black people aren't voting for the Democrats, they can't get elected. Anywhere. Ever. My dude, one of the reasons why we got so much crime in our neighborhoods is because they keep putting all the freaking, they put all the clinics. First of all, if you have I am an advocate of having clinics in and around hospitals, primarily. Period. If we need more locations set up as hospitals and clinics, fine. But I need clinics, I need these clinics that's helping people to get off of drugs to be in hospitals or close. Period. The clinics is getting all types of different money to run. They could pay the fucking hospital. But no, they're not paying the hospital because there's some fucking politician somewhere dipping their hands into that money and putting it in their fucking bank account. That's what's happening. Who runs all the fucking clinics? So anybody else in here think that if we black, we gotta hate Republicans? Because I'm curious. Tory Mosey said a politician that gangster rappers promote will be unstoppable. He'd be unstoppable. My dude, do you know what would happen? Listen. Do you know what would happen? Because, let me break it down why he would have a interest in the Young Thug case. First of all, that same lady that wants to prosecute him is prosecuting Young Thug. That's one. Two, she's prosecuting him off of things that he said during the speech. So she's basically going to use similar guidelines, pardon me, to the guidelines that's going to be used, that's going to bring Young Thug's lyrics into the rap, into the courtroom. So Trump going against that directly benefits him if and when he has to go to court. Why would you think he wouldn't get involved in this? That's my question. My dude, Trump is going to have a fucking... what you going to do when Trump tour? You know, campaigns go on tour, homie. What are you going to do when Trump go on tour and you pay all of these niggas a grip to pull up? What are you going to do? He paid that one nigga $1 million to get on stage and talk for a couple of minutes. He didn't even know who that dude was. He was disappointed when he saw him. Because Trump knew he wasn't somebody that anybody fucked with. You understand what I'm saying? So what did Trump go do? So now when Trump go on his campaign trail, you don't think he could have fucking Kodak Black? Who else did Trump help out? Lil Wayne? Lil Wayne probably won't perform, but he'll show up, take some pictures. And I bet you if other people are performing, Lil Wayne will perform. Nah, I don't think Trump will fuck with Trump wouldn't fuck with wouldn't fuck with him. Trump wouldn't fuck with him. No, I haven't had Ackee and Saltfish. Not in a long time. Freaking responding back to that line. No, he wouldn't fuck with him. Remember, Trump's big thing is don't tell on him. He would never deal with 6ix9ine. At least I don't think he would. Remember, that's Trump's whole thing. And also, Trump is a gangster for real. I want y'all to go back in history and you can see all of the times that Trump spoke out for people like Mike Tyson and shit like that. I think he did speak out for Mike Tyson and some shit like that. I can't remember. But Trump was speaking out for black athletes and everything back in the day. He was stepping up to the plate when everybody's mouth was like this. Black people love Trump in the 80s, man. Y'all just don't know. Nah, he don't like rats. So he ain't gonna fuck with 6ix9ine. Trump Trump, just go look at Trump 80s pictures. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Okay, so I just put in Donald Trump pictures. That's all I put in. First page, they get him with Don King. I'm having a reception issue, apparently. What the fuck, yeah. But first page, first 6 pictures, him and Don King. Probably because my fucking battery. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this shit. I'm over here like, what the fuck? So I don't want to hear. So all the Democrats do is try to make us think they on our side. That's the way I feel about it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with them like that. I'm keeping it a stack. I want them to talk about helping the community, but I don't. How are we gonna, if we're not saving the kids, how are we gonna help the community? Why do people get blocked, right? They know why they get blocked. And then they go out of their way. This shit is crazy. Nigga, you know why you just got blocked. You tried to be slick. And then I don't feel like dealing with it. So I blocked you. This is weirdos. I don't understand why everybody think that I have to be going through conflict 100% of the time I'm awake. I don't understand that. Yeah, unions should support Trump. Trump do shit that helps out their freaking bottom line all the time. I didn't take what Tyson said as him talking about dying. He was asked a question, he answered. Michael Francis told Vlad TV Trump was the Mars favorite billionaire in the 80s. Yeah, I would assume. I think he was only a millionaire in the 80s. Trump supported and backed Jesse Jackson when he ran for president. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Trump gave that girl, Chasette Michelle, $500,000 to perform, and she said she couldn't book at Essence Fest the year before. What? Wait, hold on. So he gave her $1 million to perform because she couldn't? I don't understand. Explain that, Rugi. Brandon Martin said Democrats offer is dance moves and words. Democrats do everything for every other group and ignore us, and we've been their biggest voting bloc. Democrats can't win any election without the black people. If you don't believe me, how many Democrats are in Middle America? How often do you see Democrats win positions in Middle America? If you don't believe me. See, the Democrats' new weapon is the Me Too movement. They use the Me Too movement, they use Black Lives Matter, and they use the LGBTQ community, and they use it not in a way to help those particular, and black people obviously, to help those particular demographics, but in order to shield themselves from any. It's like when somebody come in here and we talking about a subject, and as soon as I prove whatever the fuck they talking about wrong, they bring us some other random shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. What up, Blizz Lanes? He says, good morning, Frost, BBN community, many blessings. Look, dude just did it right here. Nobody said anything about black crimes. I don't even know what that guy's talking about. I'm not reading no more of his comments. Tori Mosey says Democrats also voted for slavery. First of all, everybody has slaves. The Democrats fought and threw their slaves on the front line to be massacred. I know what? Remember, the Democrats was the South. That's what I keep trying to explain to people, but it's like they're not listening. The Democratic Party was the South. What happened was when all that shit happened, the people on the side, the people from the South came to the North, and a lot of after the Civil War, a lot of people from the South came to the North, and a lot of people from the North went to the South. That's what happened. No, I'm asking you, what did she actually say? I'm not questioning the validity of it. I wasn't clear on what you were saying. I'm not questioning the validity. She couldn't get booked for Essence Fest in 2015, but was booked by Trump for his inauguration January. Salute to Trump. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Shout out to that shit, though. Oh, so you just racist. Okay. Should we let the racists stay in here, or should we just kick them? I'll let them stay in here if y'all want. I don't care. Do you notice when Trump people get fucked up, Trump don't bail on them? Have you noticed that? When Trump people get fucked up, Trump don't bail on them. You said we ain't gave out no bags in a minute. I thought y'all hate when I kick people, because the people that left all complain about me kicking people, and then y'all look, it sounded to me like y'all have the same issues that they have. So I just haven't been kicking. I be trying to stop kicking people for that explicit purpose. I don't have a problem with kicking people, but it seems like every time I kick people, no matter how good the reason is, our own community don't stand by me. That's how I feel about it, to be honest with you. Fuck them niggas. Our own community, I don't feel like y'all be standing by me sometimes. So I just be like, fuck it. That's how I be feeling. I'm not saying that is what it is, just so we can be clear. Or you think we don't, even when people do drops, or you think I don't be doing this alone? I don't do this alone because people don't do drops. So I figure one of the reasons why people don't do drops is because I do this alone. So I stopped doing this alone because people don't do drops. That's a good enough reason to kick you. Believe me, if you're a person that want to pay me to call in, I don't want you to call in. Don't even tell me the amount of money. Because I'm going to hang up on you. And then you're going to say I scammed you. Because once you disrespect me, I'm going to hang up. I don't care how much money you give me. And you're going to say I scammed you. So no, keep all of your money. There's no amount of money you could pay me to be on a phone call getting disrespected. So there's no reason to ask it. Remember, all I get, we do the show 2 hours. I may be able to get 15, 20 minutes of conversation with people, and it's in the positive. That's it. That's all of my positive conversation for the day. For the whole day. Until later, tonight, when I get back on the live. And a couple of y'all might talk to me again. Other than that, it's all negativity. Shit is crazy. think I'm about to end the live. Which I want to talk about real quick. Anyway. DaBaby makes a comment about possibly they asked him a question. Yo, what the fuck is these, yo? Why would they make these? That's not even the flavor. The shit says I-pound yodels. What the fuck is those? This is just sugar, yo. I saw these in the store. I said I had to show these to y'all. This is bananas. This is just fucking sugar. Why are they doing that? I mean, salute to the store for making it. Because, I mean, for putting it in the stock. Because you don't never know what people might want. Yo, y'all want some Red Dead Redemption? I asked people, did they want a game? Nobody hit me up about gaming. Nobody said they wanted to game in the chat. Nobody told me which games they wanted to get on. So I didn't game. I was doing some other bullshit yesterday. I wish I would have gamed. What the fuck is this, yo? Fruit oats? I was tempted to buy these shits just so I could find out how disgusting they were. I'm not mad at the supermarket for having this type of stuff. I want to know whose idea it was. It had to be a vegan. It had to be a vegan. A vegan had to come up with this stupid shit. Had to be a vegan, man. Them guys. Can't never tell them vegans. Oh, last thing. Have y'all heard about these? What the fuck is going on? These are cereals. So I haven't had these at all. And I don't really have Frosties maybe once ever in my life. So I don't know if Frosties are good. But somebody go check these cereal out and then come back. Maybe I'll eat the cereal live on television. Be like, we gonna go in. So I did not know that Wendy's had a jump off. Do you remember when she started to try to do the thing like her dad before Dave passed away? She tried. They should have kept that campaign up. She could have kept doing that. Maybe she just didn't want to. If it was nowadays, she probably would have kept doing it because of Instagram. You know what I do feel a little bad for? Trina's niece did get killed. You know what I do feel a little bad for? Papa John's. He was ready to take the reins, and he just ran his mouth and fucked the whole shit up. I know she cried. I know Papa John's daughter cried. She probably been waiting her whole life for that opportunity for her to be able to be. She did all the shit her father told her to do. Go to school, do this, do that, boom. Did everything she was supposed to do. It's her turn, boom. She came up, stepped to the state, and then that nigga said some shit and they got all kicked out. The whole cereal aisle looked like somebody found a old Branson triangle bag and started going crazy with the creations. Yo, I'm going to say this much. I like, I just want to mention the cereal shit and get back to the politics. I like variety in the cereal aisle. Because the way our society is now, we had less value. You know how expensive, if we had less cereal, you know how, if we had less brands of cereal, less selections, you know how expensive the cereal will be right now? Yo, you know how expensive the cereal was all the time until them fake cereals came out? Everybody forgets about that. Like, I wait for cereal to go on sale. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. When the cereal go on sale, I go cop 2 boxes of whatever the brand is that's on sale. I'll cop 2 of what, like, you know, if I don't like none of this shit, I ain't getting nothing. And I just don't have no cereal. So, if we had less cereal brands out there, you know, we'd be paying $10 a box, man. Niggas be killing us. Come on, man. This is a capitalist society. We need as many brands out there as possible. Go sneak some brands on the shelf. The store don't know, and then they lower everything by accident. Anyway, somebody mentioned Trina's niece. Yes, I did hear that something happened to Trina's niece. I don't know the entire gravity of the situation. I got my MAGA hat on. This is actually a Shikai hat. This is a black brand. He's on Instagram. You should go pull up on him and go cop some of his merch. Yeah, I'm actually doing a plug for a brand today. They didn't pay me. I'm just doing a plug for them. I fuck with them. They sent me some shirts. Shikai, go check these guys out on Instagram. Wait, they got Fubu cereal? I'm not getting all that craziness. Listen and pay attention. I don't know much about the Trina's niece situation. As far as I know, she was shot and she was with a dude. I think they were both shot. I think he survived and she died though. I think I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know much about the situation. It's Florida and people like being outside, man. And it's the summer, and people don't got nothing to do. And when people don't got nothing to do, they don't know how to just sit still sometimes. You know? Sitting still is boring. So they go do something. Not everybody can sit still. Anyway, I was to show y'all what DaBaby said, but I forgot to put the shit over there. Hold on, give me 1 second. I want y'all to hear what DaBaby had to say. Because I want to be clear on this. Do y'all remember last election how all the rappers was going against Trump dumb hard? What's going to happen this time when the rappers start trying to go against Trump and he start talking about how he be, yeah, the multi-meal cereal be on point. Depends on which ones you get, though. But, I mean, the real brand is obviously better. All right, I got to go to the page. I think my rap religion. 1 second. Black could have it also. Maybe Black had it, but I'm gonna go with my rap religion. I don't really ever see Black page. My religion is rap. I don't really ever see Black page. I want you to hear what Busta Rhymes said real quick.
Top 10, top 5, or top anything if you like some assistance with your pen. Right. Period. You automatically disqualified. I don't give a fuck how great you think you are in your own head.
Which Harlem dude are you talking about? Jim Jones? If I would have knew about it, I would have went out there. Who you talking about? Jim Jones? Yeah, somebody they killed some dude that was walking with his kid. I heard about that too. That's bananas. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's bananas. Could have been my son though. I don't know. I don't know about no event that was yesterday. If I would have known about an event that was yesterday, I would have went. Be honest with you. I didn't know about no event that was yesterday. It would have been better than what I was doing. I would have went. Oh, no, that wasn't yesterday. That was a couple of days ago. I know who. Yeah, I want to go pull up on them dudes anyway. I want to tell them about their homeboy. I want to go pull up on them dudes anyway. I want to go tell them about their homeboy. Yeah, no, I know you're talking about. That was a couple of days ago. Them dudes is cool, though. I know a couple of them dudes in that video. Them dudes is cool. Black Spades is cool. It was really out here getting it when it worked too. Niggas don't know. That's where Zulu Nation came from. For everybody that don't know, Zulu Nation came from the Black Spades. It was like a branch or shit like that. They used to run hip hop. For everybody that don't know, you couldn't do music. You couldn't do hip hop in New York City without protection from Zulu Nation, basically. Because if Zulu Nation wasn't giving you protection, there's no telling who was gonna run down on you, and there's gonna be problems. The niggas did not fuck with Zulu Nation, them Bronx niggas. I wasn't a big tunnel guy. I only went to the tunnel once or twice. I'm not a big club guy. I was playing sports, homie. I was playing sports. Working out, doing that. That's what I was doing. I wasn't really. Yeah, I was playing sports, man. I go out, hang out every now and then. My peoples was going to the tunnel all the time, but I was playing sports. I need to tell you, I was playing sports, and a lot of times, like when I had girlfriends when I was young or whatever, I was with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm dating a shorty and she likes to spend a lot of time together, I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time with her. I went there a couple of times. I went there a couple of times outside. I went inside maybe twice. It wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not some shit I cared about. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's not no shit I really cared about. We had a club that was down the block from my crib for like a couple of years. And we used to get performances and stuff in there. It was like right down the block. It was like cross one street, cross one more street. You at the club. It turned into a gym a little later. And I used to go there, but I used to go there more than anything because, you know, it was only $10. We just gonna go in. My crib is right there. I could just have $10 to go hang out and see how I look inside. You understand what I'm saying? Not going there, we hang out, dance for a little while, whatever the case is. Might get packed, might not. If they got somebody showing up to perform, it's gonna get packed. You know what I'm saying? The hood niggas is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, niggas went to the tunnel to rob niggas. That's a fact. I know niggas that was going to the tunnel to rob niggas. It was from the Bronx. Niggas always came back with stories about some wild shit happening at the tunnel. I be looking at them niggas like, yo, Bob, you gotta come, man. She's fun, man, bitches. I'm like, alright. But when it comes time to go, y'all niggas is leaving 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. By 9:30, 10 o'clock, if I'm not doing nothing, I'm probably back at the park playing basketball. Rugi says the stories I heard in Far Rock back then made me never want to go. I never really went. I mean, I never heard no stories that didn't make me want to go. Look, I don't know, I'm not really a big, like, I don't really care for that shit. I don't know how to say it. Like, a lot of shit that other people live for is a lot of shit I don't really care about. I don't know where to put it. That's why when people be trying to tell you what I'm thinking, they can't. Because a lot of the shit y'all care about that make y'all decisions for is a lot of shit I don't care about. Even the security at the tunnel was on choke. No joke. Documentary bragging about robbing people. Not doubting it. The fuck? This dude had a story. I think it was. I don't even know if it was SOBs or the tunnel. I think he was talking about the tunnel. And he's who was telling the story? I think it was Nori. I don't want to mistell the story, so I'm just gonna not even talk about it. The guys I hung out with were seasoned vets. They only went to Jux. Like I said before, I remember when niggas used to go down to Central Park. That's why when I first heard the Central Park jogger story and they was blaming them kids, I never believed it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know why dudes was going down there. Dudes was just going out there to catch rap. They was just running around, throwing stuff at people, running up on somebody. Somebody might get beat up. Don't get it confused. But they wasn't going out there to sexually assault nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't even what was on niggas' mind. And what I mean by I don't care about most of the stuff that other people care about is, I don't mean that I don't care, like I don't have no emotional or anything like that. What I mean is that the reasons why most people do things is shit ain't important to me. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So people will do something to save like face for something that I wouldn't even do that to save face. Like I wouldn't care about losing face in that situation. Like that's not something that's important to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. I don't mean I'm trying to take away value from anything. I'm just trying to say that some things are more important to some people than they are to others. And generally speaking, the things that other people find important, I don't. Michael Pierce says, that's how I be feeling. I get what you're saying. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but okay, thank you for empathizing with me. Rugi Hauser says, nothing wrong with thinking or feeling that for shit. I think that's why we're here. I don't think I'm doing a good job of explaining myself, so just so I could be more clear. It's not only that I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I know what I'm trying to say, and I don't think I'm doing a good job of explaining it. You understand? Like, if I was speaking to myself and I didn't know exactly what I was talking about, I don't think I would get it. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. If you ever see me in public, y'all have to understand, all I deal with all day is hate. So if you ever see me in public and I'm acting irrational, just understand, all I deal with is hate. You understand? So if you ever see me in public and I'm doing anything that you think is irrational, understand most of my interactions, a very high number of my interactions is negative. Like, I literally am a person that I just have people that follow me around all day, and their whole entire purpose is to make my life hell. Sometimes they follow me around physically. I don't always know who they are. Get it? Sometimes they physically find out where I'm at, and they pull up with all types of different energy, and I gotta be on whatever energy I'm on. Tori Mosley says, you never worried about the clubs because you grew up seeing all that. Well, okay, so if it ain't obvious, I at times suffer from my PTSD gets triggered. You understand what I'm saying? These people be trying to find me in real life too. They be sending people after me in real life. I bumped into more than one person in real life. So that's why people be wondering why I be treating people the way I do in real life. I be seeing these people in real life. That's a fact. Just so we can be clear. I see these people in real life. They just gonna follow me until I die. That's my options. Die, and I do something and I kill somebody and go to jail, or I do something and somebody kill me and I die. It's that, and that's it. Those are my options. They're gonna be following me around until that happens. So that's what I'm doing. And every day I wake up thinking that this might be the day I'm gonna die. And that's a fact. I might die today. There's a good chance of it. There's a good chance of it. I might die today. I wake up every day knowing that today might be the day. Every time I walk out my door, I turn around and I say, I might never see this house again. That's a fact. That's a fact. If people follow you around and hate you this bad, it's only a matter of time before they get me killed. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Anything y'all want to talk about? Because obviously these guys are in here, and I just don't really want to have to deal with this. To be honest with you. So if there's anything that y'all don't want to talk about, then I'm just gonna bounce. Their whole reason for being here is giving y'all every reason in the world to not watch my videos, do donations, or contribute to the channel so my channel goes down. People say they fuck with me, but they fall in line with everything that they want people to do. So I have to assume that niggas don't fuck with me. So I'm literally saying I'm leaving, but if y'all want to do a little bit more talking, even though I know niggas don't really fuck with me, I'll stick around for another minute. I'm just keeping it as clear as I can. And that's how come I know that they're going to get me killed. Because they could just tell people to stop supporting my channel and people just stop supporting the channel. My days is numbered. My days is numbered. I already know I'm going to die. And I know how I'm going to die. And I'm going to die because of these people. And I know it. I wake up every day knowing this. I go to bed every day knowing this. I walk out my house every day knowing this. I walk around every single second of my life knowing this. I'm going to die. And I'm going to die because of these people. That's a fact. And they're going to celebrate. I don't know how many of y'all going to celebrate with them, but they're going to celebrate. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. Just go out there and do whatever you do, man. Just go out there and do whatever you do. I might be back tonight. I might be dead today. That's a fact. That's a fact. I might be dead today. I'm about to walk to the store. There's no telling how many people out there want to kill me. Get some size. What you could do is go outside and just understand sometimes it's you or them. Fuck it. Sometimes people want to kill you, there ain't nothing you can do about it. They're gonna come with every reason in the world to start trouble with you. So when you die, they could have a reason to have did it. And you just gotta be like, fuck it. Them niggas gonna, I know what I'm gonna do. Look, it's just, when I die or they die. I already know what it is. Them niggas is coming to kill me. You step to me, that's what my mind is. Because I know these niggas want me dead. And I already know they sent other people after me before. I ran into people before that they sent. That's a fact. No, I'm definitely prepared. Don't worry about that. I'm definitely prepared. And I'm never going to stop talking about how my life is in danger. It's just as good as a chance that I get killed, that is, I kill the person. They're not gonna be happy till I'm dead. That's a fact. Dead or in jail. They're not gonna be happy until I'm dead or in jail. So it is what it is, and whatever happened, happened. There's nothing I can do about it. You seen what I've done. What do you mean by you seen what I've done, Tiffany Ramos? I have no idea what you're talking about. What have I done? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're just saying stuff. That Tiffany Ramos is obviously one of them. This is what I deal with all day. It's what it is. You didn't do anyone wrong. Anyway, I'm headed outside. Everybody just enjoy your day. I might not be here. Like, I'm just going to keep it a stack with you. I think my day is coming soon. I think I'm going to die in the next couple of days. I think I'm either going to get murdered or I'm going to have to kill somebody and I'm going to end up going to jail. That's what I think is going to happen. Just stay blessed, man. Just stay blessed. That's it. Just stay blessed. Try to do good with your time on earth. Try to put good energy into the atmosphere. Try to do good for other people. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be dead in the next couple of days.